you need is that support. All you need is support. It's so easy, don't depend on them, don't wait for them. Don't let them tell you what you got to do. You got your own mind, do what you want to. Anytime, all you need is just that support.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from in the world today. Welcome to Team P&P Multifamily YouTube channel. My name is P. If you're new, regular, frequent, or often, welcome to Team P&P Multifamily YouTube channel. And this is a what sold video. This is a weekend of what sold. Weekend of what sold on eBay and on Depop. Yes, we have a Depop sale. So as you know, I sell on all of the major platforms from Etsy, Depop, Vinted, and of course, Vinted, eBay, you name it, even Facebook sale. But we don't always get sales from Etsy, we don't always get sales from Facebook sales, because on the Facebook sales, I don't put that on what sold. So those are private sales, so you never know. Don't put those on, but we do put on Vinted, eBay, Etsy, and Depop. And today we have our first Depop sale of the new year. That's right, the first Depop sale of the new year. And it being our first Depop sale of the new year, I've decided to show you the first item being this Disney Tigger, Disney Winnie the Pooh mug cup. As you can see, it's very decorative, very collectible. I did have them as a pair. I sold one on eBay. Now the second and final one has sold on Depop. Now, as you can see, I'll pop up the what sold details, the item, how much it sold for, the Depop fees. Even though Depop is zero fees, but there is a transaction fee of 10%, 2%. I think 2% for the transaction fee, which is the only other cost that comes out of your sale. And then you do your other expenses, such as your cost of goods, such as your postage, such as your taxes, if you do all of that. Otherwise, it's pretty much just like all the other platforms, eBay, Vinted, Depop. They're all doing free listings and free listings when your item sells as well. So that was our first Depop sale, and it sold for £9.53. And the customer, of course, pays for the postage as well. Now then, after our first Depop sale of the year, and hopefully we'll get there with ceramics, make sure you just pack them really well, put them in a box, overkill with bubble wrap, and it should get there. Keep you updated on that. And so far, if you like the video, please leave us a like, it's free. Subscribe, it's free. And leave us a comment, let us know what's your favorite item today on the what sold video. Let's go. So our next item is going to be clothing. We got a lot of different categories today: clothing, footwear, toys, and games, and even camera plushes. These are our major categories. All that's missing is probably books and something more wild and crazy. So let's moving on. Rapid fire styly. There we go. This is a next jacket. It's a next trench coat. I've had this trench coat for a little while. Very basic item. It's next, a high street brand. I've not got the size label there, which is not a problem because I've put that all in the description, all in the measurement, and hopefully it shouldn't come back as a return, because little things like that with clothing can mean sometimes you get returns, and I do get returns. Everyone gets return. Right now I've got a load of returns, some from 30 days, just shy of that 30 days, some 2 weeks. And obviously this is the season for returns because we've just had Q4. We've done a lot of our Christmas sales, and some of them unfortunately will come back as returns. So this is return season, and I've got, at the moment, currently I've had 4 returns. I might do a video about the returns and how and what goes on with returns, what happens, some of the back and forth behind the scenes with the customers. I just give a full refund. and hopefully get my item back. If I don't get my item back, I'll let eBay deal with the rest of it, because the customer will get a return label sent to them, because they'll get their return label sent to them. They just need to send it back. Once it comes back, check it out, see there's no switcheroonie, and then press that button so they get their refund ASAP. Otherwise, return season, hopefully this one won't be. So I couldn't give you the size, I can't remember on the listing, but as you can see, it's in good condition. Oopsie, it's in good condition for a jacket, for a coat. Apart from the size tag being missing, everything else is there. I've had this over 90 days, I've had this over a year. It is a petite size, that's why it's hanged around. So I will not be picking up petite size jackets or clothing in particular. Moving on, before I go, it did sell for an offer sales price of £4.50 plus post. That's £4.50 plus post on our clearance sale right now. Then moving on with more clothing or footwear, we got these ice boots, hot ice boots. That's what the brand is called, Hot Ice. There you go, Hot Ice. They're in good all-round condition, hardly been worn. We've got these in the charity shop, Salvation Army. They're currently having a sale. Got these for £2 in the sale. Normally would be £4. They got a 50% sale. I went there, grabbed a few things, and this was listed within a week, and it has sold within a week as well, a couple of days after being listed. And this Hot Ice, they're small size, they're size 4.5, and I let them go on a clearance offer, even though they're very new, for £10 plus post. Keeping it moving with the toys now. We got this very mashup box of Lego Duplo with the space shuttle. As you can see, it's incomplete. The box is proper mashup. It's not got all the pieces in there. I did buy this during the half price sale as well last week when I went there. Didn't pick up that many stuff. There may be a charity shop haul coming from that, but as you can see, it's incomplete Lego Duplo pieces. Got them for a pound. They were listed, they were asking price was £2. Half price got it for £1, and I accepted an offer for the Lego Duplo for £5 plus post for a quick sale, because it is incomplete. Otherwise could have looked for £10-12 plus post, but there was considerable pieces missing, so we took that for a quick sale. Then next is a was jig jumbo was jig puzzle double trouble. I picked up a few wood jigs during the Christmas period because they do well during Christmas, and as you can see, now that we're not on Christmas, I'm still selling them. I had about seven or eight puzzles. A couple of them were jigs, a couple of them were Raven Burger, and the was jig did not hang around, and it's been around for 30-day cycle, its first and one and only cycle, and we sold the was jig for £4.91 plus post. Bought it for £1 and sold it for £4.91 plus post. And then our next item is this camera. It's a mini boost AF 35mm camera, and the manufacturer is Boots. This is a Boots camera. Boots is a UK pharmacy, UK retailer, high street, that sells all cosmetics and pharmaceutical goods, and they were renowned for their photo printing service back in the day, and they even used to sell their own cameras. And this Boots camera, mini AF 35mm with zoom, I've had this for a while. I've had this for about 90 days, give or take. Yep, that's what it says on the notes, 90 days. So this has been on its third cycle, and maybe because I've now reduced the price and I'm very flexible with my offers, it has sold for £10 plus post on an offer, part of the clearance, but I have had it for 90 days, so price come down, and it was listed for $19.99, $14.99. Accepted the offer for that was for £10 plus post. We accepted the offer. Moving on to our last item, which is this Who Framed Roger Rabbit plush, all the way from 1987, and it's vintage, in fantastic condition, amazing, and it's got the ones with the suction cup so you can put it in the car. Very collectible, very desirable. Not had it for long, had it during the Christmas period, so it just survived its first cycle of 30 days. Was purchased for 50p, believe it or not. 50p, Salvation Army. Plushies are always good to get if you can get them for 50p, and if they're special or they look special to you, pick it up for £1 or do your research before you take it home. Try and stay with your quality and quantity. And the plush Who Framed Roger Rabbit did do really rather well, because it is very vintage, very retro, very collectible, and it sold for its full asking price of £21.17, because like I said, I have dropped my prices all by 15%, so that's why you see these mad 17 pence. So it sold for £21.17, the Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, original Disney, all the way from 1987. So look out for your plushes and look out for your vintage plushes. Just like you see Disney in general, it does well with the brand. So that was your rapid fire quick eBay sales from puzzles, plushes, cameras, mugs, more toys and games with Lego, footwear, and our one and only clothing as well, with this winter season jacket, coat, trench coat from Next. It's been a lovely What Sold video. There's going to be more content such as charity shop hauls, charity shop hunting, boot sale will be coming soon, and of course behind the scenes regarding what it takes to have sales regular, frequent, often. And don't forget, let us know in the comment section what was your favorite item out of all of the items in the categories and of what sold. Maybe the plush would be the one that people keep commenting about. So hit us a like, subscribe if you haven't, share the video, let people know how they can make some quick and easy cash during this living cost crisis or whatever crisis we have. You can make some extra cash vintage. It's really good for that. eBay is a bit more long-winded, but if you watch some of my videos, you will learn how to do this eBaying and reselling e-commerce. So thank you for watching another video, and I'll catch you on the next one.
All you need is that support. All you need is support. It's so easy, don't depend on them, don't wait for them, don't let them tell you what